evening. I'm Ryan Kablowski.
And I'm Dawn Thompson. Welcome to the world today.
In Kansas City, Missouri, Pastor Carlton Funderburk from the Church at the Well chastised his congregation for not buying him a Movato watch. The pastor said that the members of his church was broke, busted, and disgusted. He went on to say that they need to give him their McDonald's money, their Red Lobster money, and their Gucci money. He said this all while flirting with the woman of the church choir. He later released an apology for his speech, but the damage was already done.
These pastors are out of control. If my pastor tried me like that, I would donate a bag of nickels right to his dome. Only donation he would be getting is for his hospital bill. The rat bastard. You gotta understand, the pastor is selling hope and faith for a small fee. In his mind, he thinks he's saving you from your heathenistic ways, and he deserves shiny trinkets for his services.
Instagram model Warrenika from the UK head exploded while on a flight after receiving cosmetic surgery to give her cat eyes. Warrenika has transformed her body into a 24-inch waist, 50-inch butt, and 32J bust line through cosmetic procedures. After her last surgery on her eyes, she immediately caught a flight and claims that the air pressure on the plane caused her head to explode. She was in excruciating pain and blood and foul-smelling yellow liquid was leaking from the back of her head. The price of vanity could cost you your life. Silicon Sally got all type of mental health issues. Her boyfriend has to bang her with a bike pump and a tire patch kit.
Another tragic story from the hip-hop community. Rapper Takeoff from the Atlanta-based group Migos was killed in a dice game in Houston, Texas. According to witnesses, another member of the group, Quavo, was losing money in a dice game and an altercation occurred. That is when a member of their entourage opened fire and Takeoff was hit with friendly fire. Rest in peace, Takeoff. The rap game done turned demonic. Rapping is more dangerous than delivering pizza. These rappers are victims of their own music. Hip-hop was made to uplift the community, and now they turned it into hot garbage. You can't play these guys' music at the family barbecue. Their music is just for prison cells and drive-bys. Today's hip-hop created a generation of materialistic sluts and uneducated drug addict gangbangers. Shame on us. In Potsdam, Germany, two climate activists threw a pot of hot mashed potatoes on a $110 million, 130-year-old Monet painting. After the vandalism, the two activists glued themselves to the wall. The vandals started saying that people are starving, freezing, and dying. They also stated that we are in a climate catastrophe. A similar incident happened in London when two activists splashed tomato soup on an $85 million Van Gogh painting. These two also glued themselves to the wall, relaying a message about the damage the oil companies are doing to the environment.
These activists is delivering an important message, but the rich don't care. They think they're gonna move to Mars. When they get there, the air is going to shrivel up their prick, dry up their twats, and they're going to grow a new generation in the lab. The babies are going to be born with no soul and invade humanity. The low-down dirty bastards.
It's official. Tom Brady and Gisele Bündchen is getting a divorce. Tom Brady said the split is amicable and he will continue to take care of his kids and win football games.
How you gonna divorce the greatest football player of all time? You knew what you was signing up for when you married the GOAT. She could have just had an affair on the side like a normal wife. Who's she gonna leave him for? The bag boy at Kroger's? She couldn't wait a year or two till he retired? Then she could have a whole life to bust his chops.
In Zacatecas, Mexico, a dog was caught running down the street with a decapitated human head in its mouth. The head belonged to a victim of the drug war between the Sinaloa and Jalisco cartels. Both cartels are fighting for control of drug routes into the U.S. It's wild out there in Mexico. Even the dogs is putting in work. Drugs is the scourge of society. Shayna's mom sold the baby's Pampers for a nickel bag. Now the baby walking around with a welcome mat for a diaper.
In Hidalgo County, Texas, Carlos Garcia broke into a lady's house. The victim hid inside the closet with her children and shot Garcia through the door, striking him in the arm. Carlos was found 100 yards from the house with a bullet wound to the arm. He was taken to the hospital and then taken to jail on a $750,000 bond.
That's what I'm talking about. Fight the power, mama. If he would have broken into my house, I would have beat him with my bare hands. He would have had lumps on top of lumps. His head would have looked like them bubble slippers them kids be wearing. I would have yanked this prick and used his nuts like a pinball machine, the stank bastard.
I'm Ryan Kablowski.
And I'm Dawn Thompson. Thank you for watching The World Today.